Test, test. Can you hear me now? Test, test. All right, all right. Was it a good quality? Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Yes, we will be in approximately 7 minutes ready. And yeah, I'm glad that you are here. Hello, hello, hello. It's now normally time to start. Let's just wait for the last 3 to 5 minutes for our people. So, yeah, but you can already start typing in the chat where you're coming from. Are you a real estate developer, agency, or investor? Yes. But anyway, we will wait 3 to 5 minutes approximately, and then I will just start with a presentation. And at the end, we will have just a normal Q&A. The presentation will be very short, but the Q&A will be as long as you need it, but at the end. And I will just watch in this direction because I have here in this part the presentation and the stream. But I did the chat on this part, so I won't see it the whole time. It's better for me. So I won't look every time in the chat because it's confusing for me. So I will look here to my presentation. I hope it's good enough, but let's see. Let's wait another 2 or 3 minutes and then we can start. But you people who are already here, just feel free to start typing in the chat where you're coming from, real estate developer, real estate agency, or investor or others. Yeah. Okay. So now I will start. Very good. Very good. I see already the chat. I see already some people wrote in the group and the chat. So firstly, welcome to the Real Estate 2026, that AI system that converts your leads faster. First of all, type into the chat for the other people also, where are you coming from? And yeah, quick yes or no, are you currently generating leads or not? Yeah. Yeah, interesting what you wrote. Yeah, crazy. Okay. Um, Before we start, one thing is very important to know. AI is not in hype anymore. That should be logically and good to know. uh, the largest company already integrate AI in their sales systems, also marketing and fulfillment processes. Most of them reduced the manual effort by 60 to 80%. And it's not about replacing the people. It's about fixing systems. And today it's not about ChatGPT demos. It's about why real estate companies still lose more or less deals, even though they have enough leads coming in. So the answer is almost never sales. So it's mostly the process behind it. So that's the dangerous part. Most companies don't even see where they are leaking. So let's move to the next slide. At first, just for you to know, guys, you can ask any question. I will try not to look so much here. I would love to answer any question later. So, yes. So, about now that's the AI systems and the market shift. So, most of the people know that lead generation is mostly not a bottleneck anymore because some of the demand can be bought through portals, through paid ads, socials, everything what works. But what can't be bought back is the intent. So every lead has a short intent window. So after after like after the inquiry, intention is the highest. So in the next seconds, you should answer. So in 2026, it's not like that the winners won't be the one companies who have the most leads. They will be the ones who react, yeah, within seconds. And reaction time is no longer an operational deal. It's like a strategy. So yeah, as I mentioned in real estate, it's not the fastest responder win. It's who does the meaningful interaction. So now a question, any challenges with lead generation so far? Just for me to know, so to categorize. So I will now look into the chat. If for the people who did not get the question properly, any challenges with lead generation so far? You can just type yes or no. So let me go to the next slide. So far, most of the people has not the problem of lead generation. Some of them yes, some of them not. But here in this case, when the results does not match the lead volume, you have a huge amount of leads. But the companies usually blame marketing or sales, and that's mostly and always wrong because it's expensive, because teams try to fix the wrong thing. What's actually broken is the conversation or conversion infrastructure. Like you have slow reaction, manual qualification, but also the inconsistent follow-up. And these are not the marketing problems. They are revenue operation failures or mistakes. So yeah, I will show you the three leaks, the most common leaks. So in this case, type in the chat if you are ready for the three leaks. I want some fire here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, first yes. Yeah, no problem, Alexander. No problem. Thank you very much. I need a bit more energy in the room. Type yes if you want to see the free leaks. Obviously, you want to see it. Okay, very good. So all three are very, very good. Larissa, Alexander, yes. So all the three leaks are obvious, of course. So the leak number one is speed to lead. So a lead comes in from a portal or website and waits minutes, sometimes also hours. So, but every minute is like a reduced chance of real conversation. That's most of the people know. In the first 20 seconds, you should answer, then in the next minutes, and after 20 minutes, the conversion of buying intent reduced very fast and very quick. So lead number two is, of course, follow-up. So in most companies, follow-up isn't systemized because you have so much leads. So sometimes I also saw it depends on mood, workload, or memory. That's wrong. It should be systemized. But some of you already know it. So, and the leak number three, sales spends time on admin. Like when you do the job real good. So you have to do the sales, CRM updates, do the copy pasting, all in the informations, chasing informations. And that's the time which will be less you have in the closing. Like you could put more time into closing. So instead you do this. And the conversion quality dies, I would say. So these leaks on the first look doesn't look dramatic. It looks like normal or daily operation, unfortunately in this case. But does that feel familiar to some of you in this session? Just let me know it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, we will change it. We will change it. Definitely. We will change it. So what we are going to do. So let's see. Let me switch to the next slide. So we have already the part of a misunderstanding. Because most of the companies take a wrong turn. They think ChatGPT is enough. Oh, now we are using ChatGPT. It's nice. We have AI, generative AI, which we are using. Some of them are also, they buy just a single AI tool and attach it somewhere. So of course, AI can help, yes, but AI without a clean process doesn't create leverage. It creates faster chaos. So in that case, AI is not the strategy here. The system is the strategy. That means the tools, they solve the tasks, but the systems, they decide the outcomes. And just logically, if the process is broken, the AI just break it faster and more efficiently, of course. So if you have a broken process, what will happen? It will break faster and more efficiently. So just a question for the interaction. What does the AI do without a clean process? Firstly, I see leads, real estate requests, and investors. Yes, I'm doing good with. Yeah, that's fine. That's very good. About the question, what does the AI do without a clean process? Like a chaotic process you have. What would the AI do? Come on, guys. I will repeat it on my own. So, yeah, it will give bad answers. Yeah, of course, of course. That's good. And I just repeat it again. If you have a process which is broken, the AI will break it faster, of course. That's really important to know. So it does not mean just using AI and everything's fine. You have before that a clean process. You have a good, clean process. Of course, we can manage it, we can do it better, but you have it. And then with that clean process, then you do it better in automating things, making it smarter, and use AI. So to scale it, to do the leverage, because if it's broken, the process, of course, you leverage downwards. So in that case, I will explain you briefly here the 4 blocks, and then I go a bit deeper into it. Every high performing setup we analyze converge like to these 4 blocks. You have instant contact, you have standardized qualification, clear appointment bookings, and structured multi-channel follow-ups. And of course, this is not magic. It's just normal process. Like you have your own companies. Some of you are investors, so you know it exactly. It's the process design. Is the process good design? So of course you can do automations and AI systems to make it scalable. So when these 4 blocks work together, most conversion the leaks disappear. Like you don't need to hire 5 people here, more people here and here and here and here. Yeah, and also without buying more leads, just do that what we have. We have a bunch of leads and use it, use it properly. So yeah, so far, just a question to the rounds. Which of these 4 blocks, which you see here, actually is the block which is the weakest in your company, if you have any weaknesses? Yes, I'm reading also the chats. Chaos. Okay. Yeah, but just type in the chat. I will read it anyway later. So of these 4 blocks, you know exactly which of these blocks are the weakest parts in your company. So you know exactly where you can do the process better. And now we will come to the first block, but more precise. It's the instant contact. So it's the most important block, of course. So someone sign in, like lead come in, the system reacts within seconds. It can be a call, but it can be also typing and writing very humanly. It depends on how you wish it. So the humans struggle with this, of course. We're just humans. We need, of course, in the company meetings, lunch breaks, weekends, and yeah, or we have too many leads at once, and the system doesn't care about it. The system is doing its job, like, and you should already know, and your competitors are already using that advantage. It's not just today or 2026. They're already using it, the biggest one. So yeah, but this instant contact is you double the, or more than double your contact rate without increasing the lead spend. And the difference is between a chatbot who's writing, yeah, we will get back to you, or automating a message, yeah, we will get back to you somehow. No, it's a clean process. Like you take directly in the first seconds the potential client, and we are guiding you to that. So, but I will switch firstly to the second and third block, and then I will give you a question which I want from you. Good answer, a good answer, because you are looking to what I'm saying. So qualifications, you already know it, so they does not need 20 questions. So for example, 4 to 6 are very good or very enough. So it can be about budget, it can be about timing, readiness, allocation, and the financing status. So the goal is not the interrogation, it's more or less the prioritization. So your best people talk to the right prospects first. And once the interest is there, the next step must be clear. So yeah, they book a slot or get routed directly. So it won't be no back and forth, or yeah, I will send you someday, or give me some hours, I will send you something. It kills the momentum. Definitely, it kills the momentum, and that's not good. So and in that case. Now, the follow-up, which is very underestimated and which was also a mistake from my side last year in my company. I had different companies, one in Germany, and some of the blocks I messed it up really. So follow-up is very, very underestimated, but it's very important to have it. It's just an example what you see here. You have your own logic and how the system should work for you. Just an example you see here, and not one follow-up. It's like a systematic routine. Like you do it systematically, you know exactly when to do what. The system knows exactly when to do what. So the confirmations, reminders, documents, but also the reactivation after days or weeks. And the thing is, it's completely normal. The humans aren't consistent enough, like not everyone. Maybe you, maybe your manager, maybe your boss, but not everyone in the company. But the systems are consistent the whole time. So, and consistency is what turns interest into revenue. And if follow-up isn't systemized, revenue leaks without anyone noticing, like because it doesn't show up as a problem. So you think maybe it's somehow lower performance. But let me ask you the question: what do you think is the most important block? The most important block. Um, mhm. Yeah, we should replace the same oven. uh, let's see. In some weeks we have a different system. It can maybe replace some CO, but AI is not there for replacing people. AI is just there for helping humans and companies. So you scale up, you don't need to hire 10, 20, 100 people. So you have the systems, hire maybe 2, 3 people, which they focus on. Yeah. Okay, due to smart scaled up, I would assume 1 and 4 would be weaker. Yeah, yeah, very good. Yeah, just type in the chat, what do you think is the most important block? But because now I saw, okay, hey, some of you are already wrote, hey, block 1 and block 4 is the weaker part. If it's scaled up, I will tell you what the most important block from our side is after I get 1, 2 proper answers to it. Okay, but I can repeat it. We have block, the first block, it was instant contact. So the next blocks or the next 2 blocks was exactly qualification and booking. And the last block was the follow-up at this case. So which block is, in your opinion, the most important one for you or in general? You can answer both. I can just write what it was for my first company. For my first company, it was instant contact. That was very, very important. But also the weakest one in the beginning. After that, it was the strongest one, very good. So what was the next one, which is really important? The second one, it was for me also the follow-up, since it was very underestimated from my side, but also from my team side. So yeah, we will near be to the end. We have just some slides, and then we have a beautiful Q&A, and you already saw some people in my first screen, but I will introduce later. So now we have what? We have three takeaways to remember. In this case, you don't need more leads. Okay, some of you need it, but in this case, you have enough leads, you have enough which came into your funnel, but you need only fewer leaks. Like, it should be very robust. And the AI works as a system and not as a tool itself. So the conversation in this part becomes predictable. And when you manage the reaction time, qualification, and follow up as one flow, it's I would say it's nearly perfect because you have all of these blocks very good done and very perfect. And that's why we, in general, offer a strategy session where we map your current processes, identify leaks, and outline the system. So it should look like for your setup itself. And of course, after that talk, you have a clarity whether you work with us or not. Your decision, but because doing nothing is still a decision. And most of the people know it in your career, it's just an expensive one. So, yeah, that's with the slides and the summary. So, we have two presents for you. And this is especially relevant if you are generating leads. What I said, let me recap it in small sentences. If you're already generating leads, but it feels like the result doesn't scale with the volume. So that system, what you're already using. And these crucial takeaways are, in that case, not enough. So we have today not one, but two presents for you in this. The first one, as I mentioned and leaked it before, you will have one-to-one 45 minutes with one of our experts who takes a deep dive with you into your business and identifies exactly where the AI system can be integrated and generate more closing. How amazing is it? Comment amazing, people. Comment amazing. And yeah, to register for that session, my team will send you a link now in the chat. So you can book your session today. And of course, the link will expire today at midnight. And who is ready for the next present? Let me see in the chat. Let me see in the chat. Who is ready? Yes. Before you are ready, let me answer to that. And of course, it's realistic. And what you say is very important because it takes years to build trust. Yeah. And 1 minute to lose it. So everything should be done very carefully with AI. It's totally true. That's totally true. That's, yeah. So some of you are ready. This is for free. Of course, the strategy session is for free. We are taking our time, like our experts will take the time with you to analyze your business, identify exactly, okay, where could the AI system be used? Because some of the things are mentioned very well in the chat, is not safe if everything is automatic. It's not making sense in that case. So you have to see in which steps it should be semi-automatic. And the link will be posted, as I said, from my team. It will be firstly 45 minutes, as I said. The second present. Now we will come to the second present. The second present is a 90-minute workshop. It will be a longer workshop than today. You will have more hands-on things, hands-on implementation. It will be more practical, where I will, or is more integrated directly into your business during the workshop. So you will see some examples, some use cases, and yeah, you are shown exactly how to use the systems and the custom things to save time and money. That is the second present, which will be also posted from my team. So at the beginning of the presentation, you saw 3 people. Of course, one of them you recognized, that was me. Yeah, right? Very good. So I would like to briefly introduce the other two as well, because they will be also the main stars into the 90 minutes workshop. So one was the woman, which is Larissa, the co-founder and our lead generation automation expert for social media content. The other one is Eamen. He's an investor, co-founder, and our expert in systemization and scaling. So you will get to know both of them in the 90-minute workshops. Nice or nice? Of course, yes. So yes, so then let's continue with the last part. Who is ready for the Q&A? Drop your questions in the comments and I will answer one by one. You will just remind yourself one link will be booking and the other one will be the workshop itself. So here, yeah, I see. Qualifying the client by AI is excellent. So now we have time, some minutes for asking questions. If you have any questions, feel free to post them there, to ask them here. And let me check. No questions left? So I will stay here for the next 5 to 10 minutes. If any question are left, I will stay here. I will answer every question, every need. So I got no question other than instant contact. How does this strategy differ from something like a good CRM that can automate or remind a lot of this stuff anyway? Yeah, of course. It depends how you want to automate. It's like, should it be very robotic, like just nothing dynamic, like very, very generic in this case? Yeah, that is one thing which I don't like. It's the strategy itself, or the logic. The logic itself, I guess, will be the same. I guess it's also the same like 10, 20, 30 years ago. The difference is not the technology, like how you use them. And yeah, that's quite different. Like, for example, CRM, it's a good point you mentioned. You can use something like high level or something like close CRM, which is, I would say, in general, very good for salespeople. And the most important thing there is to they should be very good connected with some automations. Like you should exactly know what automations you want to have in that case when you build them. For example, with a Python script, some of them, of course, not with a Python script, some of them you can use n8n or Zapier or yeah, something like that. This could help. This could help, of course, to build these automations, but also to connect them properly. Yes. Still no question left. So I just have the question, is it for free? Is it this one? Of course, the next both things are for free. Agreed. One thing though that I can find, especially in real estate, is that qualification is so important as it touches or follow-ups. So how can AI help maintain that? Yeah, for example, you have your logic how and when to reach to the people, and normally with what exactly. So the human touch, especially for sales and real estate, of course, real estate, is very important because the closing part, it should be from a human because it's the best. It's the best. I agree with that. Some of the people also want to have in the beginning or the middle very good and human interaction. It's, I think, what the person likes. But in general, the experience was just the last step. So one of our clients, they have the goal, they want or don't want to hire more people in sales, only the closer. Because the closer are the people who do the last step and which has to be like a human. But you can see, like, for example, leads come in, I will call you. I will call you, we'll schedule a meeting, we'll maybe send you an expose, we'll send you some informations. And when you have internally built a system like after 1 day follow up or after 1 week, after so many days follow up and reminding them. This can be done, of course, with AI. Some people, I would say, some people are very, very unique. I mean, when you're working very long, most of the close is actually in the first qualification call. What do you mean exactly with it? You mean the people are buying directly from the phone, or what do you mean with that? So just let me recap if I understood. Okay. So you mean the first touch point, the first ever touch point should be somehow, yeah, not a close, but yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand. And yeah, like if that's your experience, of course, you can try to rebuild or think what should it do in the first seconds when a client comes in. And then the client came in, you can maybe schedule or say, hey, one of our experts or one of of our sales manager or human experts will take care about your topic. And it can be when the AI answers in 20 seconds, for example, and sends information, then you have time after the 20 seconds, how much minutes? 5, 10, 20. Then you can react in this time, and then you can do the call, if I understood you properly, but then you could do the call in the next 20 minutes. But the first seconds, the first minutes, the AI responds, for example, and sends the information. Yeah. And later, of course, yeah, in the 20 minutes, just call it because now you have time. Like you did not lost the lead. He got care from the AI, nothing robotic. I mean, with that, nothing robotic, no Vodafone, Telecom, you know what I mean, the I4R systems, I mean, literally very humanly. And yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for your time. I'm also looking forward from hearing from you soon. Um, Either way, in the 45-minute strategy session or the next workshop. So I will still stay here in the room. For any other questions, I think the next 3 to 5 minutes. And yeah, and then I would close and end the stream. Okay, all right. Thank you for your time. Also, rest who are still in this room. I think now no questions left. So yeah, thank you very much for your time and see you soon.